Hi, I'm John and welcome back to my Lair of Action Figures. Today's video is going to be a mega haul because I got my stuff from the US. So of course I have some comic books over here. Of course I don't review them, but this is mostly to read, and instead of taking the original ones I have, or I did not purchase the ones over here. I know I'm not a big fan of Super 7, but I wanted to pick up some extra figures. This one I didn't have, so now I have all the different figures that they came out of, and I picked an extra Crimson Guard due to the fact that you can remove the mask and change it around, so that's pretty cool. And I also wanted them to do a vitrine with those figures in. Of course, we're continuing with the G.I. Joe Classified. Over here we have two Laws in order, two Snake Eyes V4, Blow Torches over here, buy two, Heavy Duty buy two. It's always good when you buy two, because then you can choose which one is the one you want to keep mint in box, but both of them got a bit slightly damaged. It's a bit of a shame. I have two Dark Ones over here. I repurchased one of these because sadly I can't remember what I did with the other one. I know it's somewhere around, but cannot find it. Over here I wanted to pick up an extra Stalker, so I got that one on special discount on Amazon, so cannot really complain about it. Over here, a big shout out to somebody on Facebook. I don't have his name in head, but thanks a lot for providing me with an extra Tiger Paw. Great thing, came perfectly wrapped, everything is great. Over here we have of course the Trench Viper with the Cobra modular fortifications, so I picked up 4 of them. One I'm keeping of course mint in box, and the other ones I want to open. By the looks of it, they look pretty cool. Afterwards of course I picked up these guys by 2 because of course want to keep one in box, and the other one I'm going to be taking out. But thinking about it, I don't know if I'm going to be going after this guy, taking him out of the box. Of course, I got some Rebel Commandos from Hasbro in clearance, so that was pretty cool. Over here, we have a figure that is highly researched and looked for, who is our friend Dialton. That came from Hasbro. And of course, we have the Firefighter by 2. We have, of course, Footloose by 2. And we have the Mass Device, Snake Eyes, and Polar Bear. Behind that, we have 2 sets of Tantive 4 dioramas, the Light Imperial Cruisers by 3, and the Streets of Mos Eisley by 3. Now, these sets don't seem to sell that well and go off for one hell of a discount. These here, I got them from Entertainment Earth. So those were really in clearance, so that was pretty cool to get. Then afterwards we're going to go up, back to some more G.I. Joe Classified. So here are my G.I. Joe claws, so really happy about them. Should have purchased maybe 1 or 2 extra, but I'm happy that they came in. Of course, I picked up an extra one of these guys because it was 35% off on Hasbro Pulse, so hey, why not? Over here we have the Zartan version by Super 7. You know that I'm not a fan, but I do like the box, and I like the fact that there's the disc and some other items in it who are going to look pretty cool with what will be coming up next. So of course over here we have Star Wars, The Revenge of the Sith. This is of course Obi-Wan versus Anakin Skywalker, so this set I cannot wait to open it. It is enormous. Then over here we have 6 pieces of Grandpa. So that's, if you're wondering who Grandpa is, it's this dude over here. So that's the Frag Viper. Over here we have 2 boxes of Pinky. So Pinky is the retro, what's the name of it? Retro Viper. So that's the name that they give. Under here we have 2 boxes of Arthur DLX. So that's of course the Cold Slither San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. And over here we have our famous Dinosaur Neil. So Dinosaur Neil, for the people who don't know it, is the Cobra Rattler. Then after it's over here, I picked up a Dark Trooper. I have to find if I can find some more of these guys. I want to army build them a bit, and they are pretty good prices because they were given away by Sideshow. So some people are trying to make a few $100 over there. So it's kind of crazy that this one I paid it cheaper than if I was a distributor. So yeah, that's kind of insane. And to finish off, we have of course the Triple T with Sergeant Slaughter and Leatherneck, and over here we have Soundwave, the Thunder Machine, with of course Zarana and Zartan. So I'm not a big fan of the crossovers of these guys, but I just wanted to have them all because they're G.I. Joe, even if they cross over with our friends of Transformers, and it's not more my stuff. So that's going to be it for my mega haul video. So if you like this kind of video, please leave a like, share, comment in the section. If you have any suggestions, which figure you want me to review first, let me know in the comment section. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!